I got a panic attack while snorkeling in Hawaii, and this is what happened. My boyfriend and I went to Hanauma Bay, which is a very popular snorkeling spot in Hawaii. In order to go there, you actually have to reserve 2 days in advance on their website, or else you wouldn't be able to enter. At that point, we were actually on the airplane, so David had to buy the Wi-Fi on board, get the tickets after multiple attempts, and honestly, it felt like getting concert tickets. It was so stressful. But in the end, we secured our spots. I was so excited. When we got to Hanauma Bay, we got to learn about its history, how it got created through volcanic explosions, how we couldn't touch or step on the corals to not damage them, and just how important it was to preserve the marine life. So with all of that in mind, it was time to get in the water. I jumped right into it with my snorkeling gear and started swimming. But instead of seeing some nice fishies and turtles, it was just water. I couldn't breathe properly in my snorkeling gear. The water started coming in. I started panicking. I couldn't swim properly. And then I didn't have a life jacket on. And then it was kind of deep. So I was trying to avoid the corals at the same time. So all of that, all at once, made me panic. I went out of the water, sat down on the sand, and just started crying, like sobbing. So, do you think I went in the water again? Of course I did. Your girl had to get over her fear. I entered slowly again with a life jacket on this time and tried to snorkel again. Moral of the story? Do it scared. But especially if you paid for it because you don't want to regret it.